Seems like this is the one.
Sweet.
Okay, let's work. I'm so sorry. We wasted time.
No worries, man. The first one's always a little hard to get used to. Is it just the two of us then?
Yes, let's work with at least some questions, I think, and yeah, I know you have things to do as well.
Sweet. We'll be good though.
Okay, let's see. Let's go through the questions to see which ones are the difficult ones. Well, for me, it's I took a microeconomics class, but it was like wow, like 3 or 4 semesters, almost a year ago. So to me, it's like I'm trying to remember stuff, and well, it's not hard, but I'm remembering things.
Yeah.
So question one says, suppose that a consumer purchases just two goods, X and Y. The slope of the budget line would indicate, and then you see the options there. So I don't know which ones you consider are difficult questions from this one.
I don't really consider any of them difficult. Problem one, as I understand it, is the first one: opportunity cost of good Y in terms of good X given up for each item or each unit of Y.
Of Y, yes, that's option number two, right?
No, it'd be option number one, saying that the opportunity cost of good Y,
Y.
or we'll just
Okay,
say
yes.
in terms of good X, or B, saying bananas, given up for each unit of apples. So it's saying the opportunity cost of apples in terms of bananas for each unit of apples. If that makes sense.
Yes, it does. Let me see for number two. We just divide 12 by 1.5 and 12 by 0.75, which would be eight apples, 16 bananas.
Yep.
Have a calculator here. Yeah, so you're right?
Correct.
Yeah,
8
so
apples.
that's not.
Yes.
Okay, let's see number three. One major part.
The opportunity cost of one's decision to go to college after high school graduation is the last answer: full-time job that one could have gotten instead of going to college.
Additional income, full-time job that one can instead of going to college. Yes. That's number four. Okay, number four. Which of the following illustrates the microeconomic questions? The microeconomic question.
Does yours say micro? Mine says macroeconomics.
Macroeconomics?
Yeah, that's what mine says.
I don't know about this one.
I don't know either. Macro is like the whole. So I'm thinking it's the one that says, what is the least costly way to produce automobiles and trucks in the United States? Because it's viewing the economy, the whole economy. That was my reason for thinking that.
So that would have to go to what is the least costly way to produce automobiles and trucks in the United States?
Correct.
Okay.
And then the next one says a statement in a newspaper that consumer prices rose last month by 1%. And if this trend continues, the annual rate of inflation will be 12% for the year. Is it a normative or a positive? Normative means it's emotional driven, and positive is a scientific driven. So I would say it's a positive economic statement.
Yes, because it has data there, right?
Exactly, there's facts to back it up.
Yeah, it's a fact. Just fine. Okay, let's see. Number 6, the production possibilities curve is a graph of the production possibility curve. I don't remember about this one. Would you explain me a little bit how is
Yeah,
this?
so the production possibilities curve, I'm just going to draw. I'm not even sure if you need a tiny camera. Okay, cool. So
Mhm.
I just want to make sure that would work. So this is your production possibilities curve. Apples and bananas. Okie dokie, 1 second.
Okay, okay.
The production possibility curve is just talking about if you have apples up here and you have bananas down here, what's the maximum amount of apples or bananas you could choose?
Oh, okay, okay.
Maximum combination that could be produced.
Okay, let's see then here. So the maximum combinations. Okay. Hey, one question. In that curve, usually or always goes this way. It goes always this way, or it can change sometimes depending on the different of the two products there, of the two goods there.
It will always curve like that. The angle of the curve can change depending on, if you have all the apples and bananas before you, you can pick, I want 2 or I want 1, but sometimes, later on in problem number 8, it has a production possibility curve saying that, you can make 0 tanks and 1,000 automobiles, but as you produce more tanks, there's less automobiles, being that to produce 1 tank requires a different amount of automobiles depending on how many tanks you produce. But it will always curve to some degree. Does that help?
Yes, yes, thank you so much. So if a nation produces more consumer goods and less capital goods, then the nation will have, let me see, more consumer goods and less capital goods. More consumption with no effect. Consumption later. More consumer goods.
So a consumer good is like food, and a capital good would be like a production plant where you can produce more food with less effort. So it's saying if a nation produces more food today and less ability to produce food tomorrow, then the nation will have more consumption now because it'll have the food to consume, but it'll have less consumption later because it won't be able to produce as much later.
Okay, I see. Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I really appreciate you. You are here because you are clarifying me a lot of these things.
Glad to help, man.
The law of increasing opportunity costs says that increasing opportunity. Oh, okay, cost of product increase for good. increases in the production of one good make the production of that good require larger sacrifices of the other good.
Mm-hmm. Because it's increasing opportunity costs, so it's increasing the number of things that you're going to have to sacrifice. So it's just going to require a larger sacrifice.
Good. This is okay. Which of the following is not a factor of production? Money, right?
Yep.
Okay. The economizing problem is essentially one of the deciding how to make the best use of limited resources to satisfy unlimited economic wants.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's 4. Which of the following is the best synonym for marginal in economics? For marginal is additional.
Yep.
Okay, so
That's how I understand it.
number 2.
The next one.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Very good. The opportunity cost of doing or getting something is best and fully defined as. I would say the value of the best alternative that is given up in order to do or get something.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. They're using the organism. Yeah, the one now difference. Yes. Okay. This. How do you pronounce this? Ceteris paribus.
Yeah, that's as close as I can get to it.
The ceteris paribus assumption is employed in economic analysis in order to simplify the complex world, evaluate an economic system. I don't know this one.
Mm-hmm.
State economic goals. I read today something about this, but it doesn't match very well. This simplify the complex world.
So, I think it's to simplify the complex world, because what that statement is saying is that while we evaluate two things, we're going to assume that everything else stays the same.
Got it. Okay. So that's, yeah. Okay, which of the following is the fallacy in the fallacy of composition? Oh, for this one, I don't have any idea. Would you tell me about the fallacy?
So a fallacy is just something it's fake. It's believed, but it's fake. So what this one's saying, if you look at the last answer, says if a car hits a kid after a kid walks across the road, it's assumed that the kid walking across the road must have caused the fact that the car hit him. So no, it's not necessarily true that if event B occurs after event A, that A is the cause of event B. That's what a fallacy is. It's just something fake that a lot of people believe.
No, I see. Okay.
Doran, are you here?
Hey.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here now.
Welcome, man. This Google Hangout thing is really fun to get used to.
Yeah, I was having some technical difficulties earlier.
Good to have you here.
Yeah, is it just you two?
Yeah, we're three now.
All right, so 3 makes it a party.
Great.
Yeah, it's so. I don't really understand it. Like, what are we supposed to be doing in here?
We are supposed to answer 5 more questions.
Okay,
So
questions on what?
just to catch up, if you go to your iLearn and go to individual preparation in lesson 1, and then scroll down to the group preparation assignment, there's a PDF file that has the 20 questions that we've been going over.
All right, hold up. Can you open iLearn at the same time as this chat thing?
Yep.
That one it works.
I found it. One second. Which one was it? Was it the homework one?
The individual preparation, and then scroll down.
That's weird. I don't, like on the due soon list, I don't see an individual.
No, you have to go to like where you have the whole course breakdown and go to lesson 1.
Is that in like the group collaboration?
No, where are you at? No, so group collaboration is in lesson 1. You need to go to individual preparation in lesson 1.
It's under notes from instructor.
Okay, 1 second. I'm just looking at the due soon list.
Yeah, it won't be in like your assignment to-do list. You'll have to go to courses, pick econ, and then go down to week 1.
Alright, so lesson 1. Okay, I found it. I'm in the individual preparation.
Then you scroll down all the way and it will have the option to, it's like lesson 1 group quiz questions. It's a PDF file you can download and then look at.
Yeah. Is that the one you guys are reading through?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, I'll open it real quick. Alright, I'm looking at the questions now. Which number were you guys on?
We are in 16 already.
Oh wow, you guys are like almost done.
Well, it's not me, I can tell.
Alright. So, what, do we just like go through them, answer them as a group?
Yeah, basically this video right now is being recorded and the recording has to be submitted. So
Alright.
it's just a fancy party with econ.
Sweet.
So
Alright, so the next one.
Okay, so 16 says a society can consume a combination of goods outside its production possibilities if there is lower unemployment, international specialization in trade, a change in consumer tastes, and a change in prices.
So the only thing that would move the production move the combination outside the production possibility curve would be international specialization or trade. Everything else would actually bring the combination within the production possibility curve because you're not using everything that you have that you could use basically.
Hmm.
Good?
All right.
Agreed?
Agreed.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, number 17 says the market demand and schedule or curve for a product shows the relationship between how much of the product buyers are willing and able to buy, and the A, product's price, B, buyer's income, C, cost of producing the product, or D, time period.
I don't know.
Um,
Would it have something to do with the buyer's income?
No, because your market demand curve, I don't even know why they say schedule. I think that's just to trip us up, basically. But your market demand curve is always going to be like the demand or the quantity that's demanded in comparison to the price that's demanded. That's that same graph that we always use, basically. So it's always going to be the amount that people want, that the buyers want, and are willing and able to buy in accordance with the price of the item that they're willing or able to buy. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
yes.
So since this says that what's the other thing besides how much product the buyers are willing to buy, or the quantity, then the other thing is going to be the price, because it's always quantity and price that are evaluated in the market demand schedule or curves.
Okay.
So product's price then.
Yeah, the market demand is just trying to be able to say, okay, if we as a company drop our price of bananas from $2 to $1, will we make more because we'll sell extra bananas, or will we lose money? So it always
Okay.
is going to be a quantity of something in comparison to the price of that thing. And the price that someone's going to pay for you to get it, not necessarily the price of the equipment used to make it.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Alright, so number 18.
Graph. Yes.
Alright. I'll go ahead and read it.
Okay.
It says, refer to the above diagram for the milk market. In this market, the equilibrium price is blank and equilibrium quantity is blank. Either 150 per gallon or 20 million gallons. 150 per gallon, 30 million gallons. $28 per gallon, 150 million gallons. Or $1 per gallon, 35 million gallons.
Is the equilibrium price always the one in the middle, or it changes?
Okay, one more time.
Is the equilibrium price always going in the middle of the intersection, or sometimes it changes?
It will always be where demand and supply cross.
Okay, so
Okay,
we're right there at 150.
it's 28.
Yeah, it'll be 150 and then 28. Because equilibrium just says that everybody that wants something and everybody that are going to supply something are going to walk away with nothing extra. They're all going to be equal, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me go ahead with the 19. All of the following are assumed to be constant when the supply curve for a product is drawn, except the A, price of the product, B, state of technology, C, number of producers, D, price of inputs used to make the product. Constant.
So does that question make sense?
I think, yeah. The supply curve, right? Instead of technology. No, I
Not really. I don't know much in this area.
Okay, I'm going to show a cute little picture then. So this is your demand or your demand, and it's basically just saying that S line right there is the supply line. I would touch it, but I can't really use this. So it's saying that once we know the supply, the state of our technology, we already know how good our technology is when we say we can supply this month. We know how many people want to compete with us and also supply bananas. And we know the price of everything that's going to go into making bananas, like land and water. The only thing we don't know is going to be the price of the product, right? Because we don't know how much people are willing to pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I think so. Because the supply curve shows the number of producers.
The number, yes. This,
Shows the
as
state
you
of
said,
technology.
we have technology.
Yeah, it's price of the product. Does that make sense why, though?
Yeah.
It does.
Deron, you keep scratching your head like you're not sure, man.
No, I just have an itch back here.
Okay, you're good. First time I took an economics class, I was sitting there like, I have no idea what's going on.
Kind of getting out of it right now, but I'm slowly understanding it.
Well, it'll come. I mean, heck, it's the first week, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and last one, number 20. Says,
This is just the first.
Hey, what were you saying, Andres?
This is just the first week. I can't even think about the others.
Mm-hmm.
It'll get easier as we go along.
I'll study hard.
Okay, so the last one, number 20, says, which of the following is an example of a price ceiling? Limits on interest rates charged by credit card companies, subsidies for apartment rent in major cities, minimum wage laws for unskilled workers, price supports for agricultural products. So, limits on interest rates charged by credit companies, subsidies for apartment rent. Minimum wage laws for So minimum wage laws for unskilled workers would be a price floor, saying that you have to pay at least this much, you can't go below it. Price supports for agricultural products, I don't think it's either. Subsidies for apartment rent is neither. Limits on interest means that a credit card company can't charge more than a set interest rate or go above a set interest rate, so that would be a price ceiling.
Would you please give me another example of price ceiling?
So price ceiling, it just says that the three of us, you, myself, and the other man, are going to sell bananas. And the government says, okay, you can all sell bananas, but since you're the only three that make bananas, you can't sell them for more than $2 a bunch. You can't go above that. So we can fight among ourselves to go lower, 150, but we can't agree to sell them for $3 because the government says, no, once you go above 2, you're not allowed. We'll shut down your company. So they tell credit card companies that they can't go above a certain rate, because if they do, we're all going to die because we all cannot use credit cards accurately as far as the U.S. as a whole. Does that make sense?
Yes, yes.
So it's basically just like mom saying, okay, no, you're bigger, but you can't beat up on your little brother. That's what my feelings are.
Okay.
That's what I think at least.
Who's the mom? Like, who gets to say how much they're allowed to sell it for?
The government.
Oh,
Yeah, so the government's the rule maker as far as economics. Economists look at what's going to be best for the government and for a company or for civilization and industry, and then they suggest rules, whatever, and then they're in place. The price ceilings and price floors can only be in place by the government currently, as far as I understand it.
okay.
So that's
Well,
the end of the question. What?
It's been a great session, I said.
It has. Do you, Duran, want to run back through the first couple?
Maybe just the first couple. Like, we don't have to go through all 16 again. Are the first two just like pretty basic?
Yeah, they're pretty basic. Like the second one's, 10th grade math maybe, or 8th grade math, I don't know.
Oh yeah, with X and Y and graphs and stuff. Yeah, I think it'll be okay.
Sweet. Well, gents, it's been fun. It's been real. It's been real fun.
It's been real fun.
Thank you, guys.
Alright. Sweet. See y'all later.
Hey, best of luck with the homework and quizzes and whatnot, guys.
Oh yeah, you too.
Have a good one, guys. So I'm going to send this link, right?
Yeah, so when you finish the video and get the link done, let me look it up real quick. Here. When you finish the video and get the link done, get out of here. Post your link from the So you get the link from your Google Hangout and then you post the link to
Yeah, it
the
has to be posted in the...
discussion board.
Yes.
So right there, the group collaboration, you just post the link right there, I think. Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, read it too. Yes, I'll do it.
Cool. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you, guys. Thanks so much for everything.
Yeah, you're the best. Good luck. And if you need anything, questions or stuff with problems, email me.
I'll do it for sure. Thank you.
That's good. Good night,
Have a
man.
good